Hello, everybody. This is Dan and Anthony once again, the pregame network with BOON Syndication. Gonna play some Modern Warfare Mondays and see where it goes. Gonna continue on with
The cop.
I don't even know if I want to chase the bread first, or if I want to do the Fang.
We'll find out by the end of this episode.
I I only say that because it's such an endeavor to do either of them, you know?
Well, while you're thinking about it, you could just, build up the credits and then blow them all once you know what direction you want to go.
I have 23 depot credits available, so it's
No,
not going to be too long until I get 30.
No, but I'm saying you could keep going and not spend them initially when you get 30, which I know is very tough.
That's very difficult, Anthony. It's very difficult.
I know.
I have a gambling problem, okay?
I can fucking tell. Jesus Christ.
I got the links, and my god, was that a fucking grind.
It was only like 2 months.
Only 2 months. I didn't even spend 2 months on getting the Recluse in Destiny 2, and that took me a solid, month of grinding. Ugh.
But was it worth it?
It was very worth it, but it was the hardest item I think I've ever gotten in any game. And I feel like a weapon in Call of Duty should not be this difficult to earn. Or, no, it's not even that it's difficult, it's that it's as tedious and monotonous as it is. Give me a clear-cut path to unlock said weapon and leave it at that. Why does it have to be left up to fucking RNG? Why, Anthony? Why?
They left you a path, Dan. It leads straight to your wallet, which is the reason why you don't enjoy it.
Haha! You raise a valid point, my comrade.
Oh, yeah. There's very rare moments where I don't have a point. This is not one of those moments.
Way to toot your own fucking horn.
Toot toot.
God, Jason. Oh my god.
You're the one who said it.
Why don't you explain to the good people what that means?
So, I remember I had this discussion with somebody else, but I later recounted it to Dan. I said to the person, I'm just like, if there was a superpower you could have, what could you
It's not even like you want to be a fucking genius like Tony Stark.
I'm already a genius.
Yeah, but you can't design your own Iron Man suit, okay? That's the level of genius I'm talking about.
Well,
you can't fly, you're not Batman, you're not super rich.
Not to,
No, the one superpower you would want is to make the noise of a fucking steamboat or a train.
I want the capabilities. I want the ability to just open my mouth and have like a train noise.
Full fucking weirdo.
Full audio.
Full audio.
Full volume, I should say. Speaking of genius, this is going to be the first episode of anything that has both of our clean footage.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah, no more bootleg. Bootleg.
It's refreshing.
Footage. Yeah.
You just bought the external Elgato, right?
Yes.
See, good on you, buddy.
No, well, you say good on you, but then, I point out the fact that, I lost the old one, which is the only reason that...
Yeah, okay.
You just take it right back.
Anthony, you have failed this city.
Failed Dan.
You did get that reference, right?
Of course.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Even I've seen Arrow.
Oh, hey, you had name drop. Woo!
Woo!
I love Modern Warfare Mondays.
I do too.
If only I didn't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah, imagine. You're at work right now, buddy.
This isn't work. This is something else. This is passion is what it is.
There you go. Let's just roll right back into Comfort Town with Modern Warfare Mondays.
Why can't we have a compelling discussion, a compelling concussion?
That's why.
Really? Not even a chuckle?
I was thinking of how to fucking tackle that.
I love this fucking Lynx, man. It's so good.
That's a depelling concussion right there.
Haha. That's an enemy. That's an enemy. Die. Ah!
I see the guy. Oh, damn it! I thought that was gonna be a free headshot.
Nobody has B yet?
Yeah. I'm not proud of it, but I did something. I did a thing.
You did a thing. Just one thing?
A single solitary thing. I'm gonna see if I can capture B. That'll be a thing I can do.
Throwing a smoke on you.
Yay. Oh, I almost had it. I almost had it.
Wow, like I haven't played I haven't played since the last time we recorded Modern Warfare Mondays.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's it feels weird, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm still top of the leaderboard, so it's not like I lost anything, but
yeah, me
still.
too.
Oh no! No! Oh my god, my fucking game just froze.
Really?
Yep.
I love Modern Warfare Mondays.
Unbelievable.
I capped B though.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to quit out of the game and rejoin. Just,
I'll hold down the fort, don't you worry about that.
Well, I'm gonna join your game in progress. Hopefully, it'll just put me back on your team.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. Hopefully. Steph usually says hopefully after, like, everything that we talk about. I'm like, you gotta stop with that hopefully shit. We're gonna fucking do this. And I, like...
Well, hopefully you join back and everything. Ah, damn it, I died!
Oh, boo. Alright, I'm connecting to Xbox Live on the Modern Warfare menu right now.
I'm doing awful things.
I'm still recording all of this.
No, it's good. I'm gonna need that to cover up all the shit plays that I have going on.
Alright, I'm joining session. Come on, don't fuck me, Infinity Ward. Or
what if they do?
Is this even Infinity Ward? Should I just say Ravensoft?
But what if they do it passionately, Dan?
Do it what? Passion?
Passionately.
Oh God.
Rapist
and rape.
What if they rape you?
Unable to join game session.
What if they rape you with Modern Warfare 4?
I don't even. That's not even funny.
I'm sorry.
But I hope it's the next COD is Modern Warfare 4. I really do.
You and me both, buddy.
Alright, I'm joining now.
Join again, please. Hopefully it doesn't put you on the wrong team.
That would be awkward. Oh, I spawned in the round-winning kill cam.
Yeah.
Round-ending kill cam. That was.
He didn't miss
fast.
anything.
I still don't know what team I'm on.
You're on the wrong team.
Oh. Alright, well. I'm down by a solid 50 points, too.
I'm whipping out the Dan Destroyers.
Oh, and that was an airstrike. Alright. It's off to a pretty good start, I see. I should just help you cap B or something like that. Oh! I just killed you!
I hope this hurts.
Oh no. No! Oh!
B is mine!
Oh no. Fucking M16, man, every time. Where's the helicopter? Is that yours? No, it's not. Son of a bitch.
Losing Alpha, that better not be you, Dan.
It's not. I'm shooting at the helicopter. I'm gonna keep dying continuously to people that see me looking up in the sky and shooting like an idiot.
Sounds about. So you're gonna die how you lived.
Like an idiot? Fuck you. I will take this helicopter down if it's the last thing I do this match.
I'm excited.
It keeps on killing me. I am getting discouraged.
Don't
There we go.
Dan.
I think I was the only one who was shooting at it. I must have put a solid 5 magazines into it.
Hope nothing bad happens.
Fucking anthem of Modern Warfare Mondays. I hope nothing bad happens.
Don't joke like that. This Wilson
Oh, you
guy's
you just shoved an RPG up somebody's ass, didn't you?
That Wilson guy's been choking on my dick this entire game.
Oh, those are fighting words. Oh fuck!
What is this guy doing, Wilson? Wilson doesn't know how to play this game. It better not be you
Like,
on
does
me.
nobody want to cap it? Like, I don't understand.
I think some of them do.
Oh, you
But
motherfucker!
but then that happens.
Only you with the RPG. Only you.
I'm clearing the point. The game
So-
mode is being played.
So, Anthony, tell me, what are your plans for Game of Thrones? I'm very curious.
I'm going.
I don't think you're gonna be able to watch update for this Sunday because this is I can't like. I keep on repeating the fact that it's the biggest battle ever captured on film. Like, that really gets me in a certain way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like, I don't ever want the whole Sons of Anarchy situation to happen ever again.
Listen, this time I was invited.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So I'm going to both passively and why can't I think of this word? Passively and not passively. What is not passively? What is that word?
Aggressively?
No, not aggressively. That's the first word that came out. It's passively.
Active? Proactive?
Yeah, passively and actively watch the show.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It's just gonna be on, and
That's fair.
You're gonna see how well I can handle it.
Well, hold on. When you say, okay, for those of you who don't know, Anthony does not sleep. He claims he has too much work to do. Ha! And he does not sleep.
Fuck you, man. Put me in an early grave, why don't you?
So on top of all of that, all he does is work during the nights, and fuck you again.
Fuck you.
Oh, Rangers. Oh, it's a grenade! No, I didn't die. Oh, that's disappointing.
God damn it! I knew where you were, Dan. I had your goddamn number.
So Anthony does not sleep, and because of that, he has all of his free time on it. But he uses this free time to work, respectively so, might I add. And I'm trying to get him to watch Game of Thrones. You haven't even seen the first episode, right?
I saw the first episode. I left off where the kid fell out of the tower.
That's the ending of the first episode.
Or was pushed. Okay.
That's the ending of the. He was pushed. It was the ending of the first episode.
Okay.
So that was season 1. We are now in season 8, which is the final season, and our very good friend is having a viewing party every Sunday until the show wraps up. And I really want Anthony to come and watch episode 3 because it is capturing the largest battle ever to be filmed in cinematic history. The only other piece of film or TV or whatever you want to call it that holds this title is the Battle of Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. So that was like, what, a 20-minute battle sequence? Maybe 30? Somewhere around there. This is going to be about 40 minutes or so of straight fighting, of straight just battle sequence. Yeah. Like, that's fucking enormous. And the fact that Game of Thrones has had the following and the fan base that it's had, it's a fantastically told story. I was actually talking about it with everybody today, And so after seeing the most recent episode, god damn it, which is episode 2 of season 8, are you fucking kidding me? Come on. I am of the belief that it is the greatest fantasy series ever told. Come on!
Keep it together, man. Get your.
I'm good. Ah, fucking A, man. I haven't even gotten a kill yet. Anywho, I really am of the belief that it is the greatest fantasy series ever to be captured on film. I mean, it's so real and it's so impactful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a masterpiece of filmmaking.
Okay.
And, I want you to be there with all of us when we watch this. Not even as it wraps. Like, we've seen most Marvel movies together. Mm-hmm. Like, we're going to see Endgame this Thursday, which is going to be fucking bonkers, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I want you there to witness the largest battle sequence ever to be captured on film,
Yeah.
Oh, 2 knife kills in a row. That was satisfying.
I acted as fucking bait for both of them. Even the guy who had his back turned.
Excellent. So yeah, you gotta watch this show, man.
Okay. I will do my
well, no, no, look, I have learned over the years there is no point in twisting your arm for anything. Literally anything. You're gonna do what you do anyway, and it doesn't matter who does what.
To be fair, in this situation, do we need to talk about the fucking Sons of Anarchy thing again?
I don't want to reminisce on it because of what I did, but I feel like it's worth the context.
Go ahead, drop it.
And no, I don't even want to say it because I feel awful about this to this day.
Go ahead, drop it. Drop the
info. No, you could do it. It's okay.
No, you orchestrated it, for lack of a better term. So let that one go.
Alright, so Sons of Anarchy is my favorite show of all time. I'm not ashamed of saying that, okay? I have a special reason why Sons is my favorite show ever. And I'm not going to get into that now because it's a very personal reason, and I'm just not going to say it. And you know what that is, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to get into it, but it's my favorite show of all time, and I followed it, like, religiously. I convinced Anthony to watch all, what, was it 7 or 8 seasons? Was it 8 seasons?
Well, it's technically, like, everything but the last episode.
Yeah. He watched the entire run of the show in, what, 2 weeks? A week?
2 weeks.
Something like, okay, 2 weeks. And I wanted him with me for the finale of this grand, like, drama story that was, like, it wasn't, how do I describe this? A headshot. I've been doing so bad. I have 5 kills. Oh my god. It's such a masterclass in drama. I don't care what anyone says about it. It's my personal favorite show. Everybody else can suck a dick. I really don't give a shit.
Oh my god.
No, because like, I've caught flack in like forums and whatnot for it being my favorite show ever, but I have my reasons and I'm not ashamed of it. So I convinced Anthony to watch all of the show. He watched all of it in like 2 weeks' time, which is incredible, and I give you all the credit in the world for that. And what was... Oh, God, I barely even fucking remember. Like, I went to my friend Nicole's house, and the other... Was it because I couldn't drive you, I think, when you didn't have a license?
I think it's because you didn't invite me.
No, I definitely did.
No, there was something. It was definitely not a driving issue.
It was something about. It was something about like the venue of the final viewing party.
Okay.
Something about that. I really don't even remember 100% because it was so long ago, and it's not like we talk about the show all the time, you know.
No.
But I basically went to go watch it with one of my best friends. I mean, I have 2 best friends. Anthony is one of them. I went to go watch it with one of my best friends who I started watching it all those years ago, and I essentially just
said,
like,
"Fuck you."
Yeah, I essentially just said "fuck off," and I still feel awful about that. I really do. So, and
After
I don't want to
all the
repeat that
effort,
again.
all
I don't want to
the-
repeat that again for Game of Thrones. That being said, you have plenty of time to catch up in Thrones, like before the final episode.
Yeah.
I don't. You'll be cutting it incredibly close for like the largest battle ever to be captured on film. Like that holds its own significance, which is why I want you to watch it.
Okay.
And like, what's your favorite show of all time? It's House, right?
It's a three-way tie right now.
Between House, MASH, and what else?
MASH is up there. Actually, you know what? The entire top 5 is a jumble right now, but MASH is up there, House is up there, and I fucking love me some King of the Hill.
Yes, King of the Hill was the other one. So you have very weird like favorite shows, and that's okay. Like that's fine. Everyone has their preferred niche genre, movie, show, whatever you want to call it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Game of Thrones is just like, it is literally the cinematic. This is gonna sound really bad, especially saying this out loud, but I really feel like it's the cinematic benchmark of our generation.
You think so?
Just
That is some
yeah,
high
I
fucking
know.
praise.
I really do. I don't think any other show or movie has gotten to the dramatic climax, or even like it's a fantasy show, but it's told in such a way that it's different. It's not like, princess and prince and like, like a Disney fantasy. It's not like that. It's real. Like, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of foul language. Like, it's not sugar-coated whatsoever. And like, that paired with the level of storytelling, writing, acting, and producing, I don't think anything else has gotten to that point. Like, I think my favorite show of all time is Sons of Anarchy. Game of Thrones is probably my number 2 spot.
Really? Okay.
Yep. And you know what the funny part about that is? I didn't reach this conclusion until last night when I watched the most current episode. Like,
Okay.
I mean, spoiler alert, I'm going to give, like, I'm going to talk about the episode a little bit, but I'm not going to give away any specifics. The whole point of the show is, like, it's, to boil it down to its most basic principle, is it's good versus evil. I'm not going to give away anything else. That's the basic principle, that's the basic backbone and structure of this show. It is good versus evil. And that's pretty much the only thing that you really need to know for what I'm about to say.
Okay.
The episode last night was season 8, episode 3 of the show. It's the final season, and there's a total of 6 episodes in this season. Oh yes.
Yeah.
So they're starting to like wrap everything up, tie up all the loose ends, like all that good stuff, like the penultimate episodes, all that shit. And so episode 1 and 2 were an hour long. Everything else is at minimum, I want to say about 80 minutes, somewhere around there. Like, they're very long. Like, they're basically movies.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Didn't one episode get like 20 minutes tacked back on or something like that?
Yeah, that's this Sunday's episode 3, the Battle of Winterfell. It got 22 minutes tacked on to its original 60 something minute runtime, something like that.
It was just all action that they added.
Dude, it's 40 minutes of battle. It's 40 minutes. Like, it's insane. It's fucking bonkers.
Absolutely goddamn bonkers.
Absolutely bonkers. Shit, where was I going with this?
You're talking about it was a battle of good versus evil.
Yeah, so it's a battle of good versus evil, and episode 3 was like people like saying their final goodbyes almost. And to be fair, I have no idea who's dying. I don't know like what's gonna happen. I just know that like episode 2 of season 8 felt like a bunch of heartfelt goodbyes, and it was really, really nice to see, because like things that should have happened way earlier on in the show that never got the chance because of like the show's style. Like, it takes place in medieval times, essentially, where tradition is like everything, and women can't become knights and all this shit. Like,
so like it broke a lot of ground for the series itself.
I think so. Like, somebody at work today said they hated the episode because it happened, but I literally could not disagree more. And it was just a beautiful episode. It really, really was. And like, during one of the scenes, I choked up a little bit, because it was really nice to see a lot of these storylines come to a very beautiful close, and it felt satisfying. And I don't think that any other show I'm going off right now. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah. But you have to watch it. I think the emotional payoff is so heavy. Like, it's crazy, man. It really is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do my best to catch up so that I can feel the same emotions.
No, like I said, I don't. As long as you make it to the final catch up with the final episode, I'll be happy. I really want you to catch up in time for the Battle of Winterfell, because it's going to be a historic moment in filmmaking, and I'm all about that shit. Yeah, but that's my whole point. Is that it's a groundbreaking show. Nothing has ever been done like this before.
It is ambitious. I'll give it that. Just from the outside looking in.
Ambitious isn't even the word, man.
So is season 8? Obviously, season 8 is the last, or whatever season this is, the last season. Is it season 8?
It's season 8.
Okay. Like, is it the end of the story as is, or is it like, I know it's been ahead of the books for a while, but is there more story to be told, or is it just
so it is so the books and the show, they are telling ultimately the same story. The first 2 or 3 seasons, I want to say, is very faithful to the books. Now, I haven't read the books. I listened to the first one and like half of the second one, but it gets very difficult to follow. And the current structure of the audiobooks, the current quality of the audiobooks are actually really bad. Really? They really need to redo it. But the show followed, for the most part, the same story beats as the books. In the later seasons, they pretty much did their own thing, but the way that the showrunners described it was that they are ultimately ending up at the same endpoint. So this final season will ruin the books for anybody who wants to watch it. Who wants to read it, rather.
That's part of what I was getting at.
Which, I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I'd rather them do that and stay faithful to the source material at the very end than to just fuck off and do their own thing, because the only reason this show is as good as it is because they stuck with the source material so strictly. And that would just be a crime to veer off from that.
So when the TV show wraps up and the books come out and they wrap up, that's it?
Yeah, there's gonna be countless spin-offs. They've already confirmed this.
That I pretty much, I figured. But what I meant by all that was like, so the story that is being told and finished in the TV show is the one that they are going to finish with whenever the book is finished, right?
Correct. They have not even come out. I think they only have one more book to go.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And George R. Martin is not finished writing it. Either that or it just has not been published yet. I don't know which is which. I'm pretty sure he's not done writing it, though. So, all that being said, God damn it. I killed myself with that fucking airstrike. Again! But I really cannot give this show any more praise. I really can't. I love it so much, and it's such a
You mean you can't give it
well,
enough praise?
yeah. It's such a well-crafted story, and like ultimately, do you know? I'm sure you know what War of the Roses is.
Yes.
It's really a grander version of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And when I say grander, I like in every sense of the word. There are so many things happening at the same time. Because the world is so big and there is so many characters. And all these different characters are all like really equally as important as one another, because the like this story wouldn't be the same story if it weren't for the characters,
I
obviously.
mean, they kind of have to be as important considering how often they go through them.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It really is. Like, there was a character in season 4 that I thought for sure was going to be a staple of the show. Nope, died off in that same season.
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Nobody is safe in this show. But yeah, you should watch it.
Alright, I mean, with a glowing review like that, how can I continue putting it off? Yeah, I don't know. With a lot of TV shows, I always don't watch them until like the very fucking like last season is out.
That seems to be your recurring theme.
Yeah, I'm a very busy man. I don't have time to watch all these shows.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, because ultimately that helps us in the end.
Yes, it does, I suppose. Fucking, I did the same thing with Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but Breaking Bad was something different.
Oh, absolutely. Better Call Saul is Better Call Saul is still going on. I think it is, right?
I have no idea, honestly. I haven't. I watched like the first episode. That was literally it.
Honestly, it was pretty good.
No, I know. You've been trying to get me to watch it, just like trying to get me to play The Walking Dead.
That's gonna be something we need to sit down for, because now that The Walking Dead, the games have wrapped, I have a lot of like.
I think we should sit down together and play it like together in one session.
I can get behind that. I have a lot to say because I don't know, man. I think season 1 held such promise, and I don't think any other aspect of it really followed through.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of a shame.
Like, if you gave me a budget and permission, I would rewrite it and make one of the best stories ever told in a video game.
You think it was that good?
The beginning held a lot of promise.
Huh.
With the way that because it's obviously it's very character driven.
Well, yeah, it's a point and click game.
Yeah. I don't know, that's a whole other thing. Like, it actually like how the series managed to like lack in its follow through actually made me like season 1 less.
Wasn't it because like Telltale was in shambles?
Well, that's part of it. Like, as Telltale died, you kind of got a feeling for how mismanaged they were and how they had a lot of the wrong people in the wrong place.
Telltale died, like, hard.
Oh, yeah.
They died just, like, it was hard to read about, you know?
It was a fucking hefty reality check for some people.
Yeah, that, like, and I feel bad because a lot of people lost their jobs, but, like, just, dude. Weren't they fucking a lot of their employees out of severance or something?
Yeah, because the money dried up, and people up top, you know, from like the people who were directly involved with the company to the shareholders, there was miscommunication, mismanagement. It was messy.
That's a goddamn shame, man.
Like, part of, you know, aside from the fact that people lost their jobs, I also kind of wanted to see if they could manage to not fuck up A Wolf Among Us season 2. But they'll never have that opportunity.
I think this might be the best shipment match I've ever played.
Really? You make that claim a lot.
I do, but I'm serious this time.
I'm doing alright considering I decided to start my Scorpion headshots here.
Oh, God. I got a kill through the dumpster like that? Okay.
I don't think I've used the Scorpion since, I almost said Vanilla Marvel. Since, fucking... since fucking,
It's Vanilla Marvel.
the original fucking thing. You know what I mean by that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, look, here we go.
Hey! Oh my god. That guy must feel like a fucking idiot right now.
Shot him right below the ribs.
How did that guy go 93 and 19?
I don't know. I swear.
We both did fucking fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So you want to end it on a high note and like, do some free play, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, that was. I'd say that about wraps it up for Modern Warfare Mondays. It was a short one, but
All right.
you know.
No, I don't think it was that short. We played like 3 or 4 matches.
Did we?
Yeah.
I feel like it was like one match and then one really long match.
We played for about 35 minutes. I mean, I don't think we need an hour of footage every time.
No, we don't. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
That felt shorter than it was. All right. Well, that does it for Modern Warfare Mondays, everybody.
Heyo!
Yeah, that's right. I know how to open my mouth. It's not Dan every fucking time.
Wow.
And you'll see us very soon for some free play. To be determined as what we're playing. Dan, if you have an idea, don't say it. They got to tune in later.
I will not.
Leave the
I'm getting a
mystery
phone
alive.
call though, so end the recording. California? Hold on, I gotta see what this is. Hello? Hello?
Bye.
Hello, do you speak Spanish? Excuse me?
Who is this?
My name is Maria. I'm calling from North Spain.
Why?
Why, what?
Why are you calling me? I don't know this number. Are you?
Alright, I want to make an invitation.
You wanted to make
for
a
Excuse me?
what? What do you want to do?
An invitation.
An audition?
For speak Spanish, yes.
You got the wrong number, man.
Alright, well, to make sure I cover the right number, is this...
No. Bye. What the fuck was that?
And that does it for Modern Warfare.
And that does it for Modern Warfare Mondays. Yeah, okay.